latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Hello and welcome. You're watching News 9 Digital with me, Prajwal Prasad. Today I will be speaking about Karnataka's Maha crisis. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking about Maharashtra and Karnataka, there is a link because Maharashtra has proved to be the viral thorn in Karnataka's flesh because more and more number of cases are being reported in Karnataka, which has a link to Maharashtra, and over 30% of the cases has been attributed to Maharashtra, and 9 districts in Karnataka is suffering because more and more number of cases have a travel history from these districts towards Maharashtra and back to them, and majority of them, it has been proven now, are non-residents of Karnataka, and this too has been already shown in the stats as well. Moving ahead and taking a look at how the numbers stand. First of all, the Sugar Bowl of Karnataka. Now looking at the Sugar Bowl in Karnataka, which is Mandya, it has over 183 cases that has been reported on the 21st of May, out of which 133 cases have a Maharashtra connection, and KR Pete Taluk is the first taluk across entire Karnataka to have over 100 cases over here. So a total of 103 cases from KR Pete is only due to the Maharashtra connect, and apart from which 43 cases from Nagmangala too have a link with Maharashtra. And now going on and moving to how the cases panned out to be in Mandya. On the 14th of May, there was 36 cases. On the 18th of May, there was 89 cases. But on the 21st of May, we are having 183 cases that has been registered. And this shows that over 80% of the cases that has been reported in Mandya has a Maharashtra connect. So it is not only Mandya which has been affected, but also many other regions. Moving across to Hassan in the Malnad region of Karnataka, there has been 58 cases reported so far, with an addition of 15 cases today, which takes the tally to 73. But out of these 73 cases, we have 55 cases which has been linked to Maharashtra yet again, and this clearly shows that majority of the people who were in Hassan were working as auto drivers, and some of them were also working as helpers in hotel, and majority of them were working in Mumbai itself, and Mumbai has already crossed the 24,000 mark over here. So out of the 39,000 cases which has been reported in Maharashtra, 24,000 cases have been reported from Mumbai itself. So moving on and looking at the bordering towns of Maharashtra and Karnataka, which is Belagavi and Vijaypura. So Belagavi and Vijaypura are two main regions which has also reported over 30 cases each, and 50% of the cases, or the ratio of cases, has been attributed to Maharashtra. And mainly in Belagavi, there are two entry points for Karnataka. One is Kolhapur, and the other is the region where we see that people do come in from Athani as well, and this also leads towards the Vijaypura district. So some cases coming in there also. And coastal Karnataka too has been seeing an increase of over 40 to 50% in the number of COVID-19 cases. And in Udupi alone, 21 cases were reported on the 21st of May, and all these 21 cases have a link to Maharashtra, and all of them have been identified as owners of hotels, and some of them were also working as helpers too. So what does the Karnataka government need to learn from this? They did wake up, but they did wake up very late as well, and finally they did seal borders off to Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra as well as Gujarat too. So now when looking at the entire crisis that is being faced by Karnataka, first of all, the government opened its borders, and majority of these migrant workers who had come in from other states to Mandya or else other parts of Karnataka had come by road, and this is something which the district authorities did not expect as well. And also now looking at what the government should have done over here. First and foremost, they should have banned interstate travel, and only in cases of emergency they should have allowed people to come in. And also keeping quarantine centers in those particular districts is causing out to be a huge problem, because there are chances or risks of community transmission which will be involved as well. And thirdly, when we look at Maharashtra on the whole, it is not only cases that is coming in from Maharashtra, but it is also cases which is coming in from Tamil Nadu here, because Maharashtra is something study which has stated that over 30% of the cases in Karnataka has a link to Maharashtra, but also over 17% of the cases which has been reported in Karnataka has a link to Tamil Nadu as well. And Shivamogga, which was a green zone for 53 days, reported its first case from the entire district, and it had a connection with Tamil Nadu. What Kerala did was the fact that they sealed their state borders to all the states irrespective of whether they had more cases or not. So it is high time that all the state governments also think about the safety of those residents who are in Karnataka and not risk them for the lives of those people who are coming in from other states. If you have liked this video, you can go ahead, share, subscribe as well as comment on it. Thank you for watching.